We will rock you. Okay, greetings, Taurus, all placements. Stomp, stomp, clap. Hopefully everyone's bill of health is okay. Clap, check it, because there's definitely a Taurus here. For my Tauruses who are a little promiscuous, just check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, so that song, We Will Rock You. Now earlier, when I was journaling, I just channeled messages for collective and things like that, but I got specifically participation, and it came up in this for you guys as well, participation. So this is going to be a kind of woo-woo reading, because someone here has literally rallied up a group of people and they are chanting deliberately over somebody else's destiny, over somebody else's life. Like this can also be like teams, like or like content creators. Like if content creators are like arguing or something, then it's like this person's fans and this person's fans like go to bat for them, and they're like chanting and saying mean, horrible things. It's like an army, right? And people don't realize that now that we live in this day and age, it's like you have an army behind you. Like when people don't like you, the people who really ride for you are like, you got a problem with us too. So there's something like that. So teams on different teams, like fighters, individual sports, or like musicians, comedians, people in all different fields, right? You have, and some of them, it's like you don't even have rivals, but you could have people who are like, you're like so-and-so is so much better than so-and-so. And it's like, so-and-so and so-and-so are actually pretty cool with each other, like there's that going on here too. But when you have an army of people and they are chanting, or they are mentally chanting because they're thinking thoughts as they're watching their favorite content creator, they're like, negatively thinking about the opposite person, they're accruing more karmic energy to backlash and throw onto them. Because I'm not an astrologer, but I do follow some really wonderful older astrologers, and what I channel always follows in line with them whenever things come out later. And I do know the energy right now is just very volatile, very tumultuous. It's kind of like if you curse that person who cuts you off, then you're literally manifesting yourself to get rear-ended. Like that's what you just did. You did that. That's not your luck. You did that because you just got upset. So there's something here about Taurus, and Tauruses are fixed. You're fixed. Fixed energy, very set, very all about creature comforts, physical comforts, and very obstinate and very stubborn. And there's something here, Taurus, where the more in flow you can be, the more open and not fixed you can be, the better, because otherwise something is going to come down like a hammer, come down with the hammer. Something with hammer, someone might be hammering something. Now, on the positive side of this, it's also chanting of someone has been tirelessly working away at something for so long. They've been all by themselves, and it's like finally at year 7 or year 10, this is definitely a 7 or 10 year cycle, or 12 for some people. This is for my people who have been really, really, like, you have been faithful to your craft for a decade, 4 or 7 years. You're like, I'm way beyond 10,000 hours of mastery. I'm into 120, 200,000 hours of mastery. God, why is this not happening? Why is this not happening? And then all of a sudden, there's something that comes in droves. And it's like, as you gain outside support, you feel your own vitality charge, you feel your own battery charge, because now other energies are focusing on your energy in a positive way and almost helping you recharge your battery because of what they're gaining from it, and they enjoy, what you are outputting. So there's something here where it's like, as you help charge others' batteries, they are helping charge your battery, which is going to make the output, which is going to make your productivity so much more than it has been. For some of my Taurans who feel like something has just been lagging, there's kind of like a burst of energy. I'm also hearing the word nefarious. So someone here could be rather nefarious. In that song, he goes from, you're a boy, you're gonna be a man someday. You got mud on your face, you're a big disgrace. Then he talks about the adult, and one day you'll be old. And every single time though, there's, blood on your face, mud on your face, you're a big disgrace, and we will rock you. So, I don't know, there's something here where, of course, there is such thing as playful, that's the whole thing, why people love sports, is like the team energy of talking smack to the other team or the other side, hate the other side. I'm channeling that song as well. However, just know that it doesn't come without its consequences. If you want to play the game, then don't be upset when the game deals you a hand because you put your cards in, you participated. So, or don't put your chips in if you don't want to play, is what I'm also hearing. So for my Taurans who are gamblers, or don't exert something if you don't want to play. This is also something like, don't dish it if you can't take it. And there are a lot of shadow side Tauruses who dish what they really are not comfortable taking. So there is something where it is going to be a little more astringent at these times. Now, I was also hearing Tessellate by Alt J, and it's so interesting to me because that song was very prominent during a time in my life that I was just really going through the ringer. And it was such a difficult time in my life where it was definitely, dark night of the soul beyond. And God truly is the only thing that got me through it. And in those moments, I just had, there were so many nights that I literally be on my knees next to my bed where I would just be sobbing the whole night, not sleep, just so many different things happening. Now, in this song, Tessellate, he says, "Bite chunks out of me, you're a shark and I'm swimming. My heart still thumps as I bleed, and all your friends come sniffing." So someone here tore you down in front of others, or it was slowly, they would be berating, they would be demeaning. Maybe someone would say something as you were arriving, then be one way to your face, and then you turn around and go, snicker off and sneer right back to how they were. So someone here was bullying up, and that's what I was getting at the beginning here as well, with the "We Will Rock You," is teaming up. This is bullying and rallying a team. This is someone who is way too soft to actually go head to head with someone alone. This can be in a work environment where someone is putting more work off on you or trying to get you to explode or get out of character. So be cautious with that, Taurus, especially with the bull energy, with the fixed energy. Someone can be trying to push you out of character. Now, in that song later on, he's like, "Chunks of you will sink down to seals, they'll nosh you up, and you will still haunt me." So someone here can also be literally trying to destroy another person's reputation, another person's career, another person's livelihood. Again, I just have to say, Taurus, your energy at the beginning of this reading was just the most be careful what you wish for because you're gonna get it. So if you're wishing something really strongly and intense and negative on another person, you're likely going to get it. So there's an energy here with my Taurans that you need to be extra careful on something. Now, what I was bringing up with my relationship with that song is that whole album of Alt J is so emotional. It's so deep, it's so emotional. And sure, it was cathartic and it allowed me to access certain feelings, but in this stage of my life where I'm being of service to others, I can't even, and I was being of service to others then, but my entire life purpose in all of my careers is just being of service to others. I can't even imagine wasting my time on the drama and the ridiculousness that toxic relationships like that require. So if your partner is throwing tantrums, throwing fits, just you can love a person and them not be healthy at all enough for a relationship because you want their health and you want your own health. So just because someone loves you does not mean you need to stay with them. Just because you love someone does not mean you need to stay with them. Love is only one tiny slice of the pie. And there is a Taurus relationship here that is just so dramatic. And you're taking chunks out of each other. Your friends know your there's a relationship here that is competitive. And there's a relationship here that just thrives on that toxicity, biting chunks out of each other, noshing up, haunting. There's just something with that. And I don't know. I really hope that it's if one person starts to heal it, then they will walk away. But it's almost like neither of these parties want to heal it, and they're both we're going down, down, and earlier round, sugar, we're going down swinging. So I'll be your number one with the bullet. I don't like that. That's the thing, Taurus. Something here can get out of hand really quickly. I don't like reading this, but live for something bigger than you and better because of you. And when you operate from that way, then you won't act so impulsively and do certain things because at the end of the day, it just really doesn't matter. It just really doesn't. And if you're not so attached to your life and you rather feel like you get to use your body to experience this life experience, then you would fare well and fare better in certain things in life. I hope that made sense. Bless you.